Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, student. How are you today? I hope you are fine. At the previous meeting, we discussed the diversity of natural and artificial features of Indonesia. In the previous material, is there anything you wish to ask before I move on to the next material, which is about the diversity of ethnic groups and Indonesian culture? So, now please listen to me. What is diversity? Indonesia is an archipelagic country full of richness and diversity of culture, race, ethnicity, belief, religion, regional language, and many others. Even though it is full of cultural diversity, Indonesia is still one according to its motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which means even though they are different, they are still one. Cultural diversity is also supported by the territory of the unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia, which is separated from its territories by the sea. Diversity is a condition in people's life. Such differences exist in ethnicity, religion, race, and culture. The diversity that exists in Indonesia is the wealth and beauty of the Indonesian nation. The government must be able to encourage this diversity to become a force to be able to realize national unity and unity toward a better Indonesia. First, factor causing the diversity of Indonesian society. The diversity of the Indonesian nation can be shaped by the large number of ethnic groups living in the territory of Indonesia and spread of various islands and regions throughout Indonesia. Each ethnic group has its own characteristics and characteristics in social and cultural aspects. According to research by the Statistical Agency out BPS, which was conducted in 2010. In Indonesia, there are 1,128 ethnic groups. The diversity that exists in society can be the wealth of the Indonesian nation and the nation potential. However, diversity is also a challenge because people who have different opinions can get out of control. The emergence of extensive regional and ethnic feelings and accompanied by ancient that can damage unity can threaten the integrity of the Unitary Republic of Indonesia. Therefore, effort to create harmony can be done by using dialogue and cooperation with the principle of equality, togetherness, tolerance, and also mutual respect for one another. The diversity of Indonesian society is caused by several things, including the following. 1. Geography situation. Indonesia is a unitary country that has thousands of islands separated by straits and seas. This is the condition of Indonesian geographical environment. Such a geographical environment is the source of the diversity of Indonesian ethnic groups, cultures, race, and groups. Such geographical conditions create difference in people's life. One of them is the people livelihood. The types of work that exist also cause the variety of achievement he creates. For example, the shape of the house and the form of clothing. Finally, arrived at the art form that exists in different areas. Geographical conditions also cause each island to have its own religion and culture. 2. The influence of foreign culture. The existence of contact and communication with foreign traders who have different culture and religions. Stylish cause of process of acculturation of cultural and religious elements. 3. Different climatic and natural conditions. Climate conditions such as difference in the rainy and dry seasons between the regions, as well as difference in natural conditions such as beaches and mountains lead to difference in society. There are communities that rely on the sea as a source of their livelihood, others rely on agriculture and plantation and others. Second, ethnic diversity in Indonesia. Ethnic groups are human groups bound by awareness and identity of cultural unity. People belonging to one particular ethnic group must have the awareness or identity toward the culture of their ethnic group. For example, in the use of regional language and love of art and customs. The ethnic groups started in Indonesia are their national historical heritage. The ethnic groups scattered in Indonesia are their national historical heritage. The distribution of ethnic groups is influenced by geographical factors, sea trade, and the arrival of the colonizer in Indonesia. The difference between one ethnic group and another in an area can be seen from the following characteristics. A. Physical type, such as skin color, hair, and odor. B. The long usage. For example, Batak long, Javanese long, Madurese long, and others. C. Custom, such as traditional clothes, wedding ceremonies, and death ceremonies. D. Regional art, such as Janger dance, Seribi dance, Cakalele dance, and Sudhatiti dance. E. Kinship, for example, patrilineal, the system of descent according to the father's line, and matrilineal, the system of descent according to the mother's line. F. Physical limitation of the environment, for example, the inner window and the outer window. 3. Cultural diversity of the national of Indonesia. The Indonesian people have cultural diversity. Each region or society has its own style and culture that show in own characteristics. We can see this from various forms of daily activities, such as ritual ceremonies, traditional clothes, house form, arts, language, and other traditions. An example is the Toraja Arya cemetery. The corpse is not buried in the ground but is placed in cave. In the area of Bali, corpses are burned. Ngaben. Every ethnic group has a traditional ceremony in important life events. For example, birth ceremonies, acceptance to become members of the tribe, marriage, death, and others. The names and form of ceremonies marking this life event differ in each tribe. Ethnic groups in Indonesia also have work of art in the form of objects. The work of art produced by artists from various ethnic groups in Indonesia, including painting, sculpture, surfing, sculpture, batik, weaving, and others. The famous work of art include Balinese and Jepara carvings, Asmat statues, and Balinese statues woven from the Dayak tribes in Kalimantan and others. The result of this craft become souvenir items that are very popular with foreign tourists. 4. Religions diversity in Indonesia. Religion is a system that relates the system of faith, belief, and worship of God Almighty as well as the rules relating to the relationship between humans and their environment. The word religion comes from the Sanskrit language agama, which means tradition. Meanwhile, another word to express this concept is religion, which comes from the Latin religio and is related to the verb religere, which means to the back. That is, by religion a person brings himself to God. Meanwhile, according to the Big Indonesian Dictionary, religion is a system that regulates the system of faith, belief, and worship of God Almighty as well as the rules relating to the association of humans and their environment. 5. Group diversity in Indonesia. The diversity of groups in society is a symptom that always exists in every human life, and its position is very important. The diversity of groups in society must be used as a potent to unite the nation, because in principle between one group and another need each other. In a company, for example, the upper class boss will need the lower class subordinates or employees. Likewise, in government official need the people. Okay, student, that was a brief explanation of the meaning of Indonesian culture and ethnic diversity. Any question for the following material? Nothing? If nothing to practical skills, please look for example from Indonesian ethnic group and look for traditional house and traditional clothes in Indonesia. Collected tomorrow and we will discuss tomorrow. Enough learning for today. Thank you for attention. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.